Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VII! Today, we're going to be playing some Lucky Panel to get some really good equipment out of this place that'll last us a long time. So let's see, yeah, the game costs a lot more than it did in the past, but the rewards are totally worth it. Like a dragon shield there. Unfortunately, we did not find the, the shuffle hand, so, well, we'll see. It's more likely to be on the bottom than the top of the board there. Let's see, I think that's a Staff of Sentencing there, too. That's something that I would also like to get as well. But for now, grab the extra turn. And then I want to start at the top here because the shuffle hand is less likely to be found up there. And hopefully I won't find it for quite some time. Well, at least we're getting a bunch of pairs early. Man, did they just like mirror the board top to bottom? Ooh, a Fire Claw. That would be really good. And a Monster Heart. Well, let's see what we can get out of that one. Unfortunately, they don't tell you which Monster Heart that one actually is until you actually pair it up. So, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, Fire Claws, they are just as good as they were in Dragon Quest VI. Unfortunately, the Shuffle Hand is even worse. But at least we got it early. I mean, as early as you can get. We'll see what I can do with this. Maybe I can salvage something. Or we could get a lucky pair right there. Okay, we got the Seed of Magic. And what's that other one? Tortoise Shell? Or whatever that armor's called. Okay, Monster Heart. Chimera Heart! Okay, yeah, that one's not that good. Oh well. I think I should be able to win this one still, even with the unlucky shuffle hand there. And we got it! Alright! Well, two big items right off the bat. The Dragon Shield and the Fire Claws. Oh, and a Staff of Sentencing. Let's see, if I recall correctly, I don't actually use it for its practical use. You can use it as an item in battle to cast Whoosh, which is pretty weak, honestly. But it's more useful for the style stat, for the style contest later on. So that's pretty nice. But alright, let's give this another go. Oh, well, I don't need the Warhammer, but... Oh, there's a Monster Heart, you never know. Well, at least I know where the shuffle hand is on this one. Okay, that's a leather hat. Yeah, I've played this so many times, I just know what the items are, just by their picture. Probably played it way too much, but... Well, I find it fun. Okay, might as well just grab the extra turn and go with what we got. Okay, White Shield. And I think that's a fur cape, or... Yeah, I think it's a fur cape. A piece of body armor, but it does look like a piece of headgear to me. There we go. Yeah, this one should be pretty easy to win. But don't let your guard down and forget, like, where stuff is. Alright, that was a very good pair of items to find there. I think we, yeah, I think I'm guaranteed to win as long as I don't make any mistakes. Well, you can never have enough magic water. Too good to use. At least by now. MP will not be a problem long term. Well, at least the Warhammer sells for a good amount of money. Okay, what monster heart is it? Ooh, a Berserker heart. That is the one of the ones that I want to get. And I'll explain how those will be used eventually there. And we got, oh, Fishnet Stockings. I also wanted that. Not for its practical value again, just for its style stat. It's part of a style set that I use later on to help win the contest a lot earlier than you otherwise would be able to. Ooh, there we go. We got a Rock Bomb heart. That's another one that I wanted to get. I think that's the only 2 monster hearts that I really want to get out of this thing. So, it's pretty nice. Okay, I think I saw this one earlier. Yeah, there we go. Well, I can't really afford to make any more mistakes. Well, not that I've made mistakes, but I still can't afford to make them. Oh, wow. That was really lucky getting that one. And yeah, we got quite a few good items, including Mercury's bandana there as well. I forget, I think that boosts your agility by 30, if I recall correctly. So yeah, I needed that luck in order to, with the Warhammers, to actually finish this board. Yeah, let me see how the Mercury's bandanas look. Okay, so it's an accessory. Yeah, agility plus 30. That's going to be probably my accessory of choice for the vast majority of the game. Agility is just so important in this game. But alright, let's see if we can give it another go. Yeah, give it another go there. Ooh, a magic shield. Yeah, that's one that I want to get around here too. And we also got another Mercury's bandana. Okay, then up there. And we got them. All right, a couple items. I'm going to list all the items that I'm picking up in the video description there. But I would like to at least show winning each item once so you can tell, yes, you actually can get the item from here instead of just looking up a list and hoping that it's not screwed up like I did. But, okay, so we got all that. Let's go for another round. Ooh, a magical skirt. That one's really good. Unfortunately, only female characters can equip it, but it's totally worth it for them. Let's see, I think we got a... I think that's either a shell or a scale armor. And a saw blade. I forget what that accessory is. What is it, like a kamikaze bracer or something or other? Something that I never use. Probably one of the very few items that I don't recognize on sight. But yeah, let's start with the extra go. Okay, well, at least we found 2 more items. You want to get multiple, or as many different items early on as you can, although there's not really much you can do about it, but you want to find out where they are so you can pair them up if you find them later. Let's see, that is an Iron Claw that could be used by Gabo, but yeah, we got the Fire Claw, so it's, yeah, not really worthwhile. But at least we got the pair for the Scale Shield. See, I need 3 more items to find to guarantee a win. And yeah, I may not have enough goes to make it happen. But at least I won't have the shuffle hand getting in my way. Yeah, magical skirt, just as good as it was in the previous Dragon Quest games. Oh, shell armor. Okay. I knew it started with an S. I just didn't know exactly which one it was. Okay, magic water. I am gonna need some luck to win this one. But I will see what I can do with the strength rings. Okay. Not the best accessory that I would want, but it is available there. Hey, we got it! Woohoo! We win! Oh, that was so lucky having those items there right next to each other. Oh, that'll work out really good. Not that I need the ledger demantles, I just needed the two items to be right next to each other for that to work. But alright, we got the magical skirt. Let's see. I'm thinking, how many items have I not gotten yet? Okay, there's a sword I want to get, a staff I want to get, armor. There's another armor. I think that's it. Yeah, there's only like 4 more items that I haven't gotten yet here. I mean, I still want to get duplicates of some of them, but like the Mercury's bandanas. But what I've got for now will be just fine. But yeah, I need more tokens to keep playing. And eventually I will sell the excess items off screen so I can continue funding my crippling gambling addiction. I mean, getting better equipment. Let's keep going. Ooh, I think that's a Staff of Divine Wrath. That is one of the items that I have yet to get. Okay, I think I know where everything is at this point, other than the shuffle hand. So as long as I don't run into that, we should be fine. Let's see, full plate armor. There we go. Alright, there we go. And, well, it didn't matter whether I had it or not, but we got it! Alright. So the Staff of the Divine Wrath, just like previous games, you use it as an item in battle, and it casts Swoosh for free. So that's pretty nice. That's useful for, like, new or lesser developed characters, so they have some multi-targeting capabilities until you learn new abilities from various vocations there. But alright, I think there's 2 or 3 items that I have yet to see here, so let's see if we can find it in the next one. Oh, now I get the extra go. Thanks. Thanks, game. Oh, a Zombiesbanes sword! That's one of the other items that I wanted there for Auster. If I could get a second one, that would be really nice. And they will last us a very long time there. But I really only need the one Zombiesbane right now. It's not for another few scenarios where I would want to have a second one. Okay, so there's just one more item that I have yet to even get one of here. Sure would be nice to get more heavy armors. But I'll see what I can do. Yeah, how about we pick up some more tokens there? Yeah, I'd like to get 100 at a time there. Eventually, of course, I'll sell my excess equipment off screen because we're going to be getting a lot of it here. Ooh, heavy armor. Nice. Yeah, I definitely want to get a lot of those. Because most of our party members will actually be able to equip it. And I'll go over, like, what makes all these pieces of equipment actually worth holding on to and going out of your way to get it after I collect everything here. And we get a lot of stuff to sell while we're at it too. Money has ceased to become a problem for the remainder of the game, really. But alright, let's give another one a go here. Ooh, a magic armor. There we go. Man, the magic armor and silver mail from one board? I think I only need one of each of them, too. Let's see. Yeah, just one of each of those will do. And alright. Well, I think that's one of every item that I wanted out of this. I want to get more items, mostly heavy armors. I would like to have at least 2, preferably 4. Eventually I will need 4, but we can buy them later, I think. But, well, I can't really do anything more with this for now. Let me just make sure that I've gotten... Oh, yeah, we're going to have a lot of stuff to sell. But let's see. Okay, so we got Zombiesbanes somewhere. I don't want to sort my items here, because then it'll all get messed up. Yeah. Okay, so we got Zombiesbanes. Staff of Sentencing. Yep, got that. Staff of Divine Wrath. Yep, got that. See, Fire Claws for Gabo there. They can also be used as an item to cast Frizzle for free. So yeah, they're really nice to have there. Okay, then we just got the Silver Mail, Magic Armor. I know I've gotten Heavy Armor, but I still want to get like a couple more of them if I can. Ah, there they are. I was like, where'd my I've only got one Heavy Armor? I thought I got it earlier. Okay, well, then I need to get 3 more of them. Okay, then we've got the magical skirts there. Magic shields I need. I think I've gotten a few of those already. Yeah, I only really need 2, but it can never hurt to have spares. See, we got a dragon shield up there. Just need one of those. Mercury's bandana. I want to have at least 3 of those. Yeah, we got plenty of those there. Fishnet stockings I need for the style stat there. And we got the Berserker heart and the Rock Bomb heart. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's basically everything. I just need to get some more heavy armor, so I'm going to take care of that off screen, sell all my excess equipment, and then I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and I finally got everything I wanted out of Lucky Panel. Took me about an hour and a half, but the equipment we get out of it will last us a very, very long time. So let's distribute the new stuff. I already sold all my excess equipment off screen there. First, let's get a Zombiesbane over to Auster. Yeah, look at that attack power boost there. Way more powerful than the Warhammer, and it's going to be a long time before we get something better than that. It's so good, I've even got a second one for a future party member who we don't recruit for quite a while, too. Let's see, we also got a silver mail I want to give to Auster. I think I only needed the 1 silver mail. But this one... But I got an extra one while I was doing other things. So not only does it have really good physical defense, it also protects against some magic damage. Let me see exactly how that works. Okay, silver mail reduces frizz, sizz, bang, and crack elemental damage by 20. So yeah, that's how they do magic resistances in this game, based on a flat amount of damage reduction, not like a percentage based like earlier Dragon Quest games did there. Okay, and then we also got a magic shield that I want to get for him. I think I only really needed 2 magic shields, but I got an extra one while doing other things, so maybe I could use another one, but probably not. But let's see. Okay, so yeah, that's a lot more physical defense for Auster, and it also reduces some magic damage there. Let me see how much that one does. Let's see. It reduces frizz, sizz, and bang damage by 10. So, not everything, even though the in-game description does kind of infer that all magic damage is reduced by it. No, not everything, unfortunately. They don't tell you the exact numbers in-game, though, unfortunately, but I have access to that information. You still want to hold on to the edged boomerang. Zombiesbanes is just a single targeting weapon. Okay, and for an accessory, let's give him a Mercury's bandana. I think I only really needed 3 of them right now. But I got a 4th one, though I think we find a 4th one before we get our 4th long-term asset. So yeah, Mercury's bandana increases your agility by 30. That's pretty huge, especially at this point in the game, but I use it throughout the game, really. Agility is just that good. Okay, so we got everything for Auster. We're still going to keep the chain whip on Maribel. There isn't a better one from Lucky Panel. But I did get a magical skirt for her. So, yeah, a little better physical defense than even the magic vestment. But this one has even more magic resistances to it. Let's see, the magical skirt reduces sizz, frizz, bang, crack, and whoosh elemental damage by 30. I still want to hold on to the magic vestment for later, though, because some other characters don't have anything else that can reduce whoosh elemental damage, and there's a couple bosses that specialize in that, so you definitely want to hold on to that extra one for later there. Okay, and then let's get a magic shield for her. That's going to be the best shield she can equip for a very, very long time. Not to mention the magic resistances that she gets out of it. Okay, and then she still has her bunny ears, and I want to give her a Mercury's bandana as well. And let's see, for extra items, let's see. Let's give her a Staff of Divine Wrath. It casts Swoosh on a group of enemies. And then, what else does she got? Let's see, Staff of Antimagic to cast Fizzle, though I bought that at the Alltrades Abbey there. But I don't think she has access to that spell yet. Let's see, I don't really need the Snooze Stick or the Staff of Sentencing there for her. I'll save those for future party members. Although the Staff of Sentencing I've only got for the style stat, really. That'll be useful for the style contest later on in the game. Okay, so Maribel, you're good to go. Gabo, let's get him the Fire Claws. Just like Dragon Quest VI, you can use it as an item in battle to cast Frizzle. And that'll be his best single targeting damage for a very, very long time. But still hold on to the edged boomerang there for large groups of enemies. Let's see, Gabo will be sticking with the magic vestment there, although I could give him the heavy armor that I also picked up. It's got way better physical defense, but it doesn't have any magic resistances on it. Let's see, the heavy armor there reduces breath damage. Yeah, fire and ice breath damage by 20. And that is going to take a very long time to get anything better than that for that purpose. Let's see, we also got magic armor that I'm not going to be using right now. It's a little stronger than the silver mail, which is why I'm not, it doesn't have the resistances though. Let me see how that works. Okay, so yeah, magic armor has slightly less magic resistances. It only reduces them by 15 compared to the silver mail's 20. Magic armor reduces frizz, sizz, bang, and crack elemental damage by 15 apiece. But there is a subsequent party member that cannot equip the silver mail, but they can equip the magic armor. So yeah, that's why I picked that up there. Okay, then for Gabo's shield, unfortunately he is stuck with the kitty shield. He doesn't have anything better yet. Same thing for the pirate's hat. Let's get him a Mercury's bandana. That'll help him out a lot. Okay, and anything else that we got here that I'm not using? We got Dragon Shields, which is a little stronger on physical defense than the Magic Shield, but the Dragon Shield doesn't have any magic resistances, which is what I want to have right now. Let's see, the Dragon Shield is kind of like the heavy armor. Yeah, it reduces fire and ice elemental or breath damage by 15 each. So that's pretty nice. So I do use it later, just not right now. Trailblazing bandana, I don't know that I need. Same thing with the garter there, but I'm gonna hold on to them anyways. Trailblazing bandana's actually got a pretty good style stat, though I don't think I use it for the style contest, but I'll hold on to it anyway. Same with the garter. The Fishnet stockings are for the style stat, so we definitely want to hold on to that. And, okay, so I'm not going to list every single extra item that I'm holding on to for later, because that would just take up a lot of room in the video description there. So I'm just going to show my, equipment setups as I have them here. Although, actually, for now, let's hold on, or let's equip the edged boomerangs, because we've got a bit of grinding that I want to do with my vocations. And the place to do that will be over at the Haven there. Let's see, we are not at full. So how about we go back to Pilchard Bay then? And rest up and save before we head out. Oh, I'm surprised you're... Well, yeah, I suppose we have been out for a while. But yeah, I'm surprised Maribel actually, would say that. Oh, hey, Dad's home now. All right. Oh, yeah. Feel like I haven't seen him for a week, with how long that scenario took. Holy cow. Oh, yeah, she does. Hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, he left us, since you left. Oh, maybe. That's... Yeah, I suppose. Indeed. Well, I'm a Dragon Quest protagonist. I mean, that's what happens to you. Yeah, pretty much, Gabo. Oh, well. But yeah, how about we rest up here? Now, you don't necessarily have to do the grinding that I'm about to do, but I think it makes things more interesting, because otherwise, we really don't have a whole lot of options right now. Not to mention, with the equipment that I've got, that'll help out a lot, too. I already did... Oh, yeah, if you remember before, I already got safe passage for Auster from the Thief Vocation. I do want to get more abilities from that, but I want to work on Martial Artist now, because it has some abilities that I think will be even more beneficial to me coming up. Okay, so to do the grinding, let's head over to the Haven. see, if I recall correctly, I think we also found another tenant, or a denizen, for the Haven here. I think she was a dancer. Yeah, there she is, Zeppelina. Oh, you're welcome. And we get another tablet. Now, I know what you're thinking, viewers. H.C. Bailey, what are all these tablets for? Well, I'm going to show you in just a moment. That's weird, but okay. Well, remember that for later, viewers. For now, we've got grinding to do. So to do that, if you recall down here, if I can actually stay down there, this would be a lot faster. And so we got this plinth here that where we can put some of these tablets that we've been picking up from various citizens of the town. Let's see. Okay, so we got everything there. Okay, so we're going to be fighting some pretty weak enemies. So I want to set most of my party members on automatic. So just don't use magic. I want to save that until we get to the boss. But for the random enemies, it'll be really quick. Make sure you've got edged boomerangs and a chain whip equipped, not to mention Staff of Divine Wrath. And let's head on inside. Oh, okay, we already put a tablet there. I guess I showed it earlier. Okay, well, normally if you don't have a tablet there, you want to place a tablet on there. Let's see what we've gotten so far from, the various citizens around here. So I want to go through the first 3 tablets there, because they have a level cap of 20 before you stop receiving Vocation experience. So let's knock those ones out, and that'll get me enough abilities to be effective. So you put a tablet onto the plinth, boom, it takes you to a new area here. So the reason why I like using these is because you're going to be fighting a lot of battles against a specific enemy. In this case, slimes. Normally, you can't fight slimes like this and still get Vocation experience. If you fight them out in the wild, the level cap of the area is going to be a lot less than what you got here. So, that would make this a lot more efficient to do so. I am not going to edit out every single battle that I fight with these guys, because it would take me forever to do so. And besides, we can get through these battles really, really quickly. So it makes, the grinding even more efficient than ever before. Oh yeah, there we got a slime heart. One nice thing about fighting enemies in the tablet like this is that they are immensely more likely to drop a heart than you would fighting them out in the wild there as well. Well, I might as well tell you what they do. The monster hearts, like the ones you get dropped by these guys, or preferably you either find them in a chest or from Lucky Panel there to guarantee that you'll get one. And if you put it in a character's inventory when you're at Alltrades Abbey, oh, we got, new spells for Maribel. Nice. But yeah, if you have the slime heart in your, or any monster heart, in your inventory when you go change your vocation at Alltrades Abbey, you can change into the monster vocation there. The way monster vocations work, it's not like Dragon Quest V, let's say, where you have to recruit monsters and get them in your inventory that way. No. But, we got another vocation level for Gabo to learn the basic heal spell. That'll give him something useful to do on occasion. So yeah, monster vocations work a bit differently than humanoid vocations. Oh, and we got a slime to send over to Monster Meadows. Nice. So, monster vocations, regardless of whether they are basic, intermediate, or advanced versions of those vocations, those abilities will always carry over to humanoid vocations. Hey, and we got a leg sweep for Auster there. That, I think it's like a one-turn stun ability. I never use it. But we got to go through the vocation level in order to get the abilities that actually will be useful. Alright, monster vocations then. So yeah, in exchange for those abilities always carrying over to other vocations, it requires a lot more battles to master a monster vocation than it does for humanoid vocations, but it's totally worth it. Another nice thing about monster vocations is that whatever elemental and status protections they have, they will, well, yeah, you will be able to acquire those resistances. So that's pretty nice. And typically, I give monster vocations to Gabo because his equipment draw does not have a lot of elemental resistances. So the monster vocations are a way to balance that out and make him more useful. Not to mention, I just like Gabo. And you can get some pretty unique abilities from some of the monster vocations as well. And just like with humanoid vocations, if you master certain combinations of monster vocations, you will be able to unlock other ones that you otherwise would not be able to access unless you had a monster heart from them, and that would take a lot longer to do in order to, like, farm the monster heart. So the way I'm going to be using them is I'm only going to use monster vocations that I either unlock in that fashion or I get the monster hearts from Lucky Panel or from a chest or things you can find. So yeah, I'm not going to do like these ultra rare monsters that take forever to unlock. No, I'm not going to go that far. But I am going to be using quite a few monster vocations. Now, as for these tablets that I'm going through now, I'm not going to show every single battle from every single tablet I go through. I'm just showing all of this now just to show you, hey, here's how these tablets work, and also explain how, you know, all the mechanics here work. But in subsequent tablets, I'm just going to show you, hey, here's the here's the tablet that I'm doing. Here's the grinding that I'm going to be doing. I'll just skip to the end where there's going to be a boss based on the monster that you're fighting a lot of here. So just skip to the end. Oh, we got Flying Knee. If I recall correctly, I think that deals 50% more damage to flying enemies. Though I hardly ever use the ability there, but it is available. It can be useful on occasion. Where do they... Oh, there they are. It's like, where'd all the enemies go? I want to fight more of them. So yeah, as you can see, this is a very efficient way of going... or of building up your vocations there. Because of the way the level caps work. If I recall correctly, I think the boss is in the shack there. You might also remember this area from... what is it? From the mountain path to the... It was behind the Wilted Heart there that took you to the the convent, I think it was, whatever it was back there. And that's basically what all these maps are. Okay, yeah, there's the boss. Let's not go for that just yet. But yeah, whenever you go through these tablets, it's going to take maps from various dungeons for you to go through and just fight some enemies and find some treasures. Oh yeah, that reminds me, all the treasures that you find in these dungeons are random. I mean, where they are is the same, the maps you use are the same, but whatever the contents are from those chests are, it's going to be random. So I don't feel the need to show all of them. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm not going to show every single chest because it's just going to be random anyway. So just, yeah, I'll just skip to the end of there and that'll be that. Or I'll just go to the boss, that is, who's basically a stronger version of the enemies that you've already been fighting. And yeah, normally I wouldn't fight like every single encounter with enemies in a dungeon like this. But for the purposes, I mean, since I'm grinding anyway, I might as well fight every single one that I can find, and we can get through them very, very quickly. Eventually, I may still fight a few more battles, like maybe finishing out a vocation that I'm nearly done with anyway. Ooh, we get Counting Sheep and Whistle, one of my favorite abilities in the game. Whistle basically initiates a random battle instantly, so if you want to grind without having to walk around everywhere, you can do that. So that's pretty nice. I think Counting Sheep is just basically a free snooze spell. And by the way, as far as abilities go from monsters, most of them don't cost any MP either. So that's pretty nice. So you would just go into the abilities menu, like with Keeper and Flame Slash there. Ooh, we learned Frizzle. That's a new single targeting spell. Probably about like 80 or 90 damage. Well, okay, maybe not that much, but it's a lot more damage than the regular Frizz spell dealt. For some reason, they seem to like changing the camera angle when you go between those screens there. I don't know why. But in any case, we're basically done here. Yeah, so you see, even with the AI controls, the game, yeah, can use items there if you just don't use magic. When it says don't use magic, that's kind of not exactly true. Not that they won't use magic, but it's more than that. They won't use anything that costs MP, even abilities that, well, aren't spells. They will sometimes use those too. Ooh, there we go. We got Roundhouse Kick. It's a free ability that hits a group of enemies. Not all enemies, just enemies within a group. And each subsequent enemy that you hit with it will deal less and less damage. So it basically makes your single targeting weapon into like a whip as far as the number of enemies you'll hit with it. So that's pretty nice. Okay, we made it to the end of this place. Let's equip our single targeting weapons. Although I think Gabo would probably deal more damage using the fire claws, actually. Okay, so let's go back to following orders. For boss time against a super slime. Wow, this guy's way bigger than the others. Okay, let's go with a good sap on this guy. Let's see how much damage Gabo will deal. Okay. Oh yeah, the fire claws also deal, or they can sometimes proc an ability to deal a little extra damage there, but I think we'll deal even more total damage with using the fire claws. Oh yeah, definitely. And whenever you defeat the boss of a tablet, well, I mean, you don't always get that chest, but you get a super seed depending on which boss you fought. And you can just run this tablet over and over and over again if you wanted, but I just like doing more for the sake of variety. So yeah, basically the super seeds let you... well, yeah, I mean, it's just like the regular seeds, but they give you more than they ever would before. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, let's get back to the Abbey then. I'll see what my progress is on my current vocations. And then I'll see if I want to finish it off or go do another one. Another thing you could do later in the game, I'll probably show this off. You could create your own tablets instead of just using the predetermined ones that I've already got. I just like using these because I've got them ready to go. And yeah, we're not even level 20 yet, so we're good to go. But yeah, once I'm done with, all the tablets there, then we can, well, go back to continuing to advance the plot. Can we deal with the bandits in the area around Alltrades Abbey? Find out next time on Let's Play Dragon Quest VII. This is Aishe signing off. Have a good day.